Yours, we tell him, we tell him.
Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Everybody take a deep breath.
Yo,
it's not the end of the world.
What just happened?
Take a deep breath.
We're back. It's Nets Kingdom. I know it's late right now. It's 10:47. The Brooklyn Nets have lost to the Bulls 118-95. But welcome to the Kingdom. Let's talk about tonight. Quick shout out. I'm with Saint, and I think Rage is going to be here in a few minutes. Shout out the Real Royal, Nolan McCaw, Patrick, T. Ahmed, Aaron Brahane, Chief Jersey, J. Yardy. Who else is in here? Luke. What's good, Luke? Who else is in here? Hussein Naji. What's good, bro? Batik. Yo. Yeah, so tough loss, and the Chicago Bulls is a good team. The Chicago Bulls are going to be a playoff team. They're legit, y'all. They're legit. And we just see the East is getting better. The East is getting a lot better. Super chat right away. Shout out.
Right away.
Don't play games.
Right away.
Hinton ain't slip back. He said at some point K's going to have to give Kyrie ultimatum, man. Harden isn't in shape, but at least he's there. The team is built for 3 stars, not 2. That's tough. We're going to talk about that too, but like I said, I don't think Harden isn't. It's not Harden isn't in shape. He's in. It's been 10 games. We can't give Harden the in shape thing now, bro. He's in shape. It's just he's having trouble scoring. It goes up and down. He's inconsistent. He's inconsistent. But we'll break down the game. Like I said, I took a couple notes. Let me get my notes here. So in the first quarter, like I said, if you watch this game, it was a great game until the fourth quarter. If you're a Nets fan, but if you're a Bulls fan, you love the fourth quarter. But It was a back and forth, gritty game. First quarter, the Bulls were really good. Levine started off hot with 12 points. They out rebounded the Nets 17-7, and the Bulls won the first quarter 35-27. And they outscored them in the paint. The Bulls were going to the paint a lot. We know DeRozan is one of the best mid-range shooters in the league. Zach LaVine was hitting his turnaround fadeaway mid-range like crazy. It was just a good first quarter for the Bulls. Second quarter, Nash made an adjustment. He made an adjustment. Harden started the second quarter. Usually Nash doesn't start Harden and KD the second quarter. He usually leaves them out on the bench and lets the second unit usually go for like about 8 or 6 minutes. But this time he put Harden in right away and with that second unit. Then we saw this man, LaMarcus mid-range, as I said, mid-range Aldridge. Mid-range Aldridge went off in the second quarter. I mean, mid-range Aldridge was amazing. 15 points in the second quarter. Saint, how you feel about mid-range Aldridge in that second quarter, bro?
I got nothing but love for LA. I from the beginning of the season have been screaming for this man to start. I understand part of the reason why they don't, but I'm liking everything that LA is doing. The last game, you couldn't fault him because Toronto went at him and they knew where his game was, and they forced him off. They double teamed him. Today, the Bulls let him do his thing, and it's beautiful to watch. I don't know if some people caught it today, but he did give an interview today talking about how he is not looking to retire after this year. Yeah. How going out the way he did, the scare he had, the time he took off, and now playing this year, he says he feels energized. He feels really good. Hopefully we'll see how that goes the whole season. But I like to hear that from LA. That means the guy is having a good time. He likes how he's playing. His game is reflecting that. The mid-range is money.
The mid-range. So the mid-range goes off in that second quarter. Then by halftime, KD had 15 points, 4 assists. LaMarcus had 15 points, 7 for 8 from the field. The Nets won the second quarter on the boards 20-12, and it was looking good for us. It was looking good for us at halftime. I'm not gonna lie, we were up, and it was looking good.
I'll tell you where we went wrong.
The Nets had an extended 18-6 run later on, 10-0 burst to take control. Like I said, we shot 8 from 19 from 3 in the second quarter. We were going crazy in the second quarter, and the defense was looking great. Bembry's defense, the team as a unit, the defense was looking great. Third quarter we even did better in the third quarter. We outscored the Raptors 35-17. So this third quarter, we won the third quarter 88-77. Durant had 13 points. It was going crazy in that third quarter. And then the Nets shot 44% from 3, 13 of 29. So we were up to third quarter. Then the fourth quarter came, and this is where we lost the game, in my opinion. And we lost the game very early, in my opinion, because of Steve Nash. Steve Nash started off the fourth quarter with no Harden or KD. Now, he's been doing some of this in the season, and I don't like it. I think without Kyrie, we need to stagger KD and Harden. We should separate them and stagger their minutes, So we should have one of them on the floor at least at all times. And he didn't put KD or Harden in that fourth quarter. So the beginning of the fourth quarter, I think it was like LaMarcus Bembry, Patty Mills, Bruce Brown, the second unit. And that's when the Bulls took advantage of that. The Bulls went on a 13-0 run. They outscored us 42-17. Then by the time Steve Nash is scrambling to put KD and Harden back in the game, that's when it was too late. It was too late.
It was right at that, I think I recognized it at about, I think it was the 8 to 6 minute range in that game. And my thought during the game was, and I think at that point we were down by 4, and I could feel it. I'm like, this is the moment. And then I watched, and it's people automatically see. I'm already seeing people. Joe Harris is sorry. So what I've noticed about some people in Nets Nation is that when we lose a game like this, they automatically, and granted, I will agree with you on Nash, blew his play calling in that fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, yeah.
They automatically go to Blake's trash, Joe Harris is trash, Nash is trash, and they don't look at why we actually lost the game. Yeah. Let's take a look. Bruce Brown, 31 minutes, 0 for 8, one rebound, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks for 30 minutes. Clearly, you said it before, Bembry, right? We're on a back-to-back. Bembry should have been in there a lot more. We already saw his impact on his defense. He basically was going to give you the same thing Bruce Brown gave tonight, but more energy and defense. The other drop ball, same thing with Blake Griffin, 1 for 5. He did have 7 rebounds. I'll give him that, 4 assists, but only 6 almost 7 minutes for Millsap. Why are you not going to some of your fresher bodies? Patty Mills was struggling tonight. He wasn't on, but Joe Harris is not the reason we lost the game tonight. Joe still put in 9 points, 3 for 5 from 3. He still had 5 rebounds. If you're going to say Joe Harris sucks and that's why we lost the game, then why are you not looking at Bruce Brown? Why are you not looking at Blake Griffin? Why are you not looking Nash's inability to put Bembry in or put Paul Millsap in? I've just come to realize that when we lose, there are certain people in Nets Nation that will just go straight to
the blame game.
The blame game and be like, well, it's Joe Harris, and completely disregard our team and other players on it. And you look at the stats and you look at the game they had, and it just didn't work. Between Nash's inability to call the right plays at the end and put in the right players, coupled with bad games from Bruce, a semi-bad game from Blake Griffin, Patty Mills did not have a great game. Yeah. And they deserved more time. Bembry and Paul Millsap deserved more time. Would it have won it for us? I don't know. But why you wouldn't put in fresher bodies, obviously, when you're struggling. Yeah. But no, we'll just say it was Joe Harris's fault. It was all Blake Griffin's fault. It was all that clearly means you're not watching the game. You're not watching basketball, and you're not looking at the stats. It's sad.
We're going to get into it tonight, y'all. We'll probably bring up a few people, but make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm going to read some comments. Thank you for the super chat. He said Millsap and Bembry deserved more time. And I agree with everything Saint was saying. the fourth quarter again with Nash holding off on KD and Harden. And then laying that fourth quarter in the fourth quarter where we lost the game, the other team started, like I said, DeRozan, Levine, Dosunmu was amazing. Dosunmu, the rookie, was killing us. And it's like with KD, right? Whenever I see the Nets go to, whenever it's 5-on-1 with KD, I know we're in trouble. Whenever I just see it's give KD the ball and everybody just does nothing, that's when I know the Nets are in trouble because we can't run offense like that. The guy that we are relying on the most, Kevin Durant, it's like somebody's got to help him. I don't care if it's Harden, I don't care if it's Joe, Blake, somebody's else got to score. You look at the Bulls, 28 from DeRozan, 24 from Levine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're a star in this league, you got to have 20. And Harden didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? 14 points.
Harden only took 11 shots.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's the other thing about this game is that it's like, you want to pick your favorites to trash, but let's be honest. James Harden only took 11 shots tonight.
It's not that he's not in shape because, like I said, he looked okay. He looked okay in this game, but it's just till the fourth quarter, it was like you got to be more aggressive, bro. Like you can't just wait and hold and you know what I'm saying. You got to go to the rim and score. KD can't do it by himself.
Right?
These are the moments like you got to be aggressive. Like those moments, like he was last game. He did exactly what he should have done last game. What he did this game. Last game he was aggressive in the fourth quarter. This game he went ghost. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't say that he wasn't in shape because, dude, Harden had 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
He wasn't in shape. Just he wasn't. I don't know where he went.
1 block. I mean, listen. The only critique I have that drives me nuts, I noticed in today's game, is that bounce pass into like 3 or 4 guys, like trying to get it to another player. That lazy bounce pass has got to stop. That shit drives me up a wall.
I know what you're talking about. Harden when he does the pick and roll.
That lazy bounce pass, bro, kills me.
Bro, it's like you can't. You're a star you gotta have 20, bro. Zach Levine helped DeRozan tonight with 24. You know what I'm saying? Dosunmu, a rookie, had 16. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Green, 11. Vucevic was terrible to the fourth, but he had 11. It's just like you gotta it can't be KD by himself. You know what I'm saying? He needs more help in that fourth quarter. So along with no one helping him in that fourth, Nash's rotations in the fourth, plus I guess I couldn't even say bad shooting because in that fourth quarter it was like all I saw was KD really shooting.
It was KD. It was literally.
I didn't see no one.
I'm gonna pull up the NBA like game thing and just to see.
I'll put up a poll right now. What is the reason why we lost this game? You guys let me know what's the reason we lost this game. I'll put a poll up right now, and then I'll read some comments. Give me 1 second, y'all.
I gotta see the okay.
Yeah.
So.
Somebody said I hate the Raptors. At least we have KD. Let's imagine ourselves that we drafted. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was just KD by himself. Whenever I see that happen, I'm like, no. This is not gonna work. When it becomes Bucks game 7 all over again, so I'm like, this is not gonna work, bro. Because Nash just forgets about it's like he forgets how to coach in those moments. It's like he doesn't call timeouts. He doesn't run plays. He doesn't call timeout and run plays. At least get KD an open shot. Don't you know what I'm saying? At least run some motion. Get Harden going. Nothing. It's just give KD the ball and everybody just stand there and watch. So it's like,
Yeah, I'm literally halfway in the fourth quarter, and the only person. But LA scored a couple in the beginning, but everything has been Durant. Durant put back dunk. Durant free throws. Yeah. Durant pull up jump shot. Another Durant 3-point pull-up shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally was.
Oh, that's the play-by-play, right? Yeah. We scored 17 in the fourth, and Durant scored 11. So I'm trying to figure out who scored that other. I think Durant scored 11. So who scored that other? Other points.
I know. Aldridge scored a couple free throws. He scored two free throws, and we only had 13 points. So it started with Aldridge hitting 2 free throws, and then it was Durant all the way through. Nobody else scored. Nobody else scored.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is bad.
Yeah, that's why we lost, right? I mean, if you want to know why we lost, just look at the fourth quarter. Look at the subs, the choices that Nash chose to go to.
Yeah.
And that's why we lost.
And you know, Nash could have Nash could have went zone. He could have went zone because this team is not really a good 3-point shooting team. I know they shot good in that fourth quarter, but if we went a little bit of zone, that would have messed their flow up because they're not a good. DeRozan doesn't really hit threes like that. Their whole game is mid range. Even Zach LaVine is killing us in the mid range. So it's like if we went a little bit of zone, I think that in that fourth, it would have just at least messed up their rhythm and show them a different look. But we didn't do that. So. And then rebound, we got out rebounded 56-42. Turnovers, we had way too many turnovers again. 15 turnovers. The Bulls had 9. And then points in the paint, they just killed us. Points in the paint. 54 points to 24.
Well, they clearly were the fresher team. You could tell they had more energy. I mean, they just all around. And I don't even want to say it was that we were gassed, but I'm pretty sure that was part of it. It just seemed like all of a sudden the game plan just completely went out the window.
Yeah. Somebody said can't play his own. Can't. Another game we got. Yeah, I mean, but we weren't. The rebound battle was not bad until the fourth. Like I said, by halftime we were up in the rebounds because, like I said, we were rebounding great. LaMarcus was rebounding, KD was rebounding, and Harden was rebounding. So that zone, I think the zone would have at least changed the look of it. It would have made the Bulls at least shoot more threes, and they're not really like a 3-point shooting team. It's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's better than nothing. So
yeah, when Ball's making throw up threes where he just like
bro, I'm telling you, bro, they're not a good 3-point shooting team. They don't even take that many threes. I think Sarah Kustok was saying it the whole game. She's like, the Bulls don't really take this many threes. They don't take threes like that. But so I got the poll. It says, what's the reason we lost this game? I got Nash. I got Harden going ghost. I got Bruce Brown and then I got Joe Harris. So should I put other things? What do you think about that?
I don't. For ones, I mean, I wouldn't even how could you even?
I don't think I want to put Joe Harris.
I need to hear in the chat a legit reason why Joe Harris is the
Joe Harris. All right, I'll put Joe Harris because people will want to.
But I want to listen. Joe has definitely deserved some slander for things he's done, but especially today, I'm just really interested when you actually go look at the stats of the game and you look at how players have played, and you could say that Joe Harris played better than Blake, Bruce Brown, Patty Mills, Javon Carter. He played better than 5 other players on the team.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, oh, well, that's why we lost. I need to understand that. I could give me something other than just your favorite whipping post.
I just put it in there because I know that Nets Nation always blames him for everything.
I mean, my reasonings for losing the game are Nash's bad calling in the fourth, James Harden needing to take more than just 11 shots.
James Harden going ghost.
Nash should have pulled Bruce Brown and put Bembry in place of him. He should have thrown Paul Millsap in there more. And you would have given us at least a fighting chance as far as you would have added a couple, because I do believe Bembry was fresher. I believe Paul Millsap would have been fresher than Blake. Blake looked like he was getting a little tired and a little beat up in the game. And clearly, this wasn't Bruce's game. He was 0 for 8. He had 1 rebound. So, I mean, that
Bruce was really bad. That's why I put him on the list. Bruce was really, really bad. I said it. I tweeted in the fourth.
I'm not listen, I got to address it. I'm not defending Joe. But other than just saying Joe Harris's ass and then not back it up with any facts, you're not putting any stats up there. You are not putting anything up there to say Joe with dumbass rookie passes or Joe is trash or Joe is ass. Actually have a legit argument for defending your side of it.
Joe wasn't that bad to me, honestly. When I looked at his game as a whole, he wasn't that bad.
It's not defending Joe. It's come on, look at the fucking game. Look at the other aspects of the game and actually do some analysis other than just being, oh, well, we lost. All right, who am I going to put my finger at? Come on.
Yeah. I think I'm blaming – I'm not even going to blame, but I'm saying I'm putting most of it on Harden because Harden – it's you got to be there for KD, bro. 2 shots in the fourth? 2 shots in the fourth.
That's
bro.
11
on,
shots. 11 shots.
11 shots overall. You can't beat. Like, come on, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that.
He can do that if Kyrie was here. If
Kyrie's here,
then you can go 11 shots. T. Ahmed, I'm sorry tonight, but Bruce Brown did not play better than Joe tonight.
What?
Let's see.
He still played better than Joe.
0 for
8. Bruce had no points.
1 from 3. He had 1 rebound. Joe Harris.
Don't even answer it. Stay. Don't even answer.
No, I'm going to because
he's trolling. He's trolling. He said,
I don't give a shit.
He said Bruce Brown.
Joe Harris had more rebounds, more assists. He had more steals. Than Bruce Brown.
So the chat is going crazy right now. So y'all telling me Harden didn't go ghost in the fourth? Y'all telling me 2 shot Harden didn't? Y'all telling me he's saying I'm a KD stan, but it's like if you watch the game, KD, how do you fault KD for this? How do you fault KD for this? 38 points, 10 rebounds, 3 for. How do you fault him for that? You saw the fourth quarter. Watch the game. He was alone. You don't even have. You can be Stevie Wonder and still know that KD was alone. You can be blind.
I think there was a lot of Stevie Wonder fans watching.
Bro, like it's not even about me being a KD fan. It's just like you could obviously he's alone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that shit's funny, dude.
Bro, the chat is trolling tonight, bro. They trolling. Y'all know Harden went ghost, and it's not like we don't like Harden, but we just gotta call it like we see Harden, it, bro. Dude. We know this. This is what happened to Harden. This is what happened to Harden in the fourth year. I'll show you right here.
I'm going ghost. I'm going ghost.
You just gotta move on. Like I said, I just gotta move on. He went ghost in the fourth this game. He was amazing in the fourth last game. We just gotta move on though. You know?
Yeah.
It just happens. You just call out and see it. I don't know, like the Harden stands are like, it's not Harden's fault.
Okay, no, hold on, AJ.
It's
not because see, bro, like so T. Ahmed, you don't care. Joe did not help us defensively. Bruce Brown didn't get a fucking point tonight.
That's what he's trolling, bro.
I don't think you understand, bro. Yes, Joe played bad, but compared to Blake, Patty, Bruce, he was not the least of our problems. Yeah. On top of that, we have a whole second star that wants to be Ricky Rubio right now. And that's an insult to Ricky Rubio because he just dropped 30 points. Something James Harden hasn't done this season. I'm gonna highlight this shit for these blind motherfuckers. like just look at here, let me just zoom in more for your blind asses. Look at that shit. Bruce Brown, 0 for 8, 0-1, 0.
He's trolling. Tiamat was trolling, bro. He's trolling.
I know.
He's trolling.
But he's the reason we lost. This
guy, I put a poll up. So y'all put the poll up, man. Y'all tell me what the poll is.
4 for 11.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the efficiency. 11 shots from James Harden.
Yeah, I told you it's okay. It's okay when Kyrie.
I mean, look at the Bulls. Yeah. Look at the Bulls. DeRozan 28. Zach LaVine 24. Like I'm saying, is Zach LaVine a star in this league? Like saying 24 points.
And not to mention we're on a back-to-back.
17 shots, 24 points. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Saint, we're on a back-to-back, but this game was still winnable.
Yeah, because we were winning the whole game.
It was on us. It was on us why we lost it. There should have been no reason Nash decided until the beginning of the fourth to run full bench.
Yeah.
At least like end of third quarter going into the fourth, but a good amount of the fourth quarter, he just said, let's put our bench out.
Yeah.
Like I understand we have upgrades from last year's bench, but Jesus Christ, don't do that again. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that again.
Yeah. Somebody said I'll give Harden the benefit of the doubt, being that it's a back-to-back, whoever offense is stagnant at times, which is concerning. Yeah, but I don't want to hear this I know it's a back-to-back, but it's like everybody was going through the back-to-back. It wasn't just Harden. You know what I'm saying? KD went from back-to-back. Blake was back. Everybody was back-to-back. So it's I don't want to hear the back-to-back excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we could have won. We were up 2 in this fourth. I think going into the fourth, we were up 2.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't want to hear this back-to-back. They're tired. It's like, come on, man. Everybody went through it. You know what I'm saying? KD could have relaxed to the night. He could have been like, I had 30 last game. He had 30. He had 38. He had 38. He put more points in. You know what I'm saying?
And what scares
So what's
me,
Harden's
bro,
excuse for not playing hard or not going in the fourth quarter? No, what's Bruce Brown or Blake's excuse for not going hard in the fourth quarter? You know?
Yeah. But what scares me is when this happens, bro, I get so afraid that this dude is going to get hurt.
KD?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, KD. Yeah.
And I'm going to do a little trolling tonight, but just like meanwhile, this was Kyrie at home tonight.
Yo, Kyrie was asleep tonight. He probably didn't watch. He turned the game off like, fuck this.
If y'all motherfuckers are going to troll, so am I. That was Kyrie.
That's funny. But even if on Kyrie, it's like, I'm going to be honest. I'm on the train of I'm not mentioning him until he comes back. And I'm not going to mention him whether we win or lose.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm not even talking about.
Because, bro, like, yes, he's not here, but, bro, this is a professional sport. This ain't like high school where a star player goes out, we're completely hopeless. This is a professional sport. Like, and this whole Nets team was built on a next man up mentality. Yeah. So I don't want to hear we need Kyrie to do this, we need Kyrie to do that. Not hearing that.
This game was perfectly winnable. We could have kept the streak alive today. This game was perfectly winnable. Perfectly winnable. I'm gonna read the poll stats right now. So we put up the poll, Nets Nation, 108 votes. What's the reason we lost this game? 44%. 44% Harden going ghost. So Harden going ghost is the reason. The reason right now. I'm gonna leave the poll up for a little bit more. But then I have second place is 40% Nash, and then Bruce Brown is 8%, and then Joe Harris 6%. So Harden is leading, and then Nash is 4%. Right, Nash is close. Nash is in a close second. But yeah, let's talk about. I guess what are you? It's not being worried about Harden, but it's just like I was so up from last game because I was like, oh my god, Harden fourth quarter. Oh, yeah. I was all jumping on my bed, but now it's like I'm back down. Like damn.
But let's be real. It's a back to back. We did play a very good, active, tough game against Toronto.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that plays part of it. I mean, if we have all been agreeing that Harden's been getting his legs back and he's been like
he's in shape, y'all. It's not like he's not in shape.
No,
it's
he's
just
not in shape. But
his scoring, something happened to him scoring as like consistently as he used to be. He used to be like Harden used to be an automatic 30 every night, bro. Like I'm talking 30 every night. It wasn't even like I know the new rules have a good effect onto that too, but it was an automatic 30 every night from Harden. Like the old Harden, the Rockets Harden, it was automatic 30. So it's like now he's struggling to get past that 20.
Yeah.
It's like, 20, but he'll go back down to 15, 20.
I think more of what frustrating was, and I don't even know if it was the back-to-back was in that fourth quarter where it just seemed like everything went out the window. Like the ball movement went out the window. Nobody seemed to really care about ball movement. Nobody seemed to care about kind of running any picks.
Pretty much.
It seemed like LA was trying to do his thing. KD was doing his thing, and it's like the ball maybe moved one or two times, and then it was right to KD.
Yeah.
And that, I guess that's the part, whether that you want to call that fatigue or that. I mean, that to me is like. That to me has a lot to do with Nash, where it's like clearly if you're not seeing something work in that realm, like call a fucking timeout. Like
he wasn't calling timeouts on the runs because they made like a 13-0 run in the fourth, and I was like, you need to call timeout, Steve. And he was panicking in that fourth quarter, bro. Steve was.
I think,
he was panicking.
Go for it, Chuck.
Put it this way, I gotta be honest. The Bulls couldn't miss for nothing in that fourth quarter. Like we couldn't buy a bucket. Like you gotta understand.
Well, KD was buying buckets, bro, but everybody else couldn't.
Like the Bulls were uncharacteristically not missing a damn thing. Like, did they even miss in that fourth quarter?
Oh, I gotta look at that. Saint got the play. Look at the play by
What was it?
The play by play. The fourth quarter play by play. Fourth quarter play by play.
What did he want?
He just wants to look at the Bulls. I guess a shot chart. I think you had the shot chart up before.
Let me find fourth quarter.
I'll read some comments though. Harden would rather be a fifth 16? No, I don't think so. As long as I don't see Harden attacking the rim at least 10 times a game for me, Harden is still not back. I don't know if it's a mental issue. That's a good point. Shout out Blue from QC. Yeah, like I said, it's like the fourth quarter of the last game against Toronto is everything Harden should everything I wanted Harden to be in that fourth quarter last game. Even the whole game last game, not even just the fourth quarter on the Toronto game, the whole game last game. I loved how
they made 13 shots but missed 8, so they were still
13 shots, missed 8.
Efficient as hell.
Efficient as hell.
We over here.
I know we had 17 and KD scored 11.
1,
I know
2, 3, 4, 5. KD made 5 shots. Kevin Durant made a 3-point. He made a mid-range, another mid-range. Bruce Brown misses a layup block, but yeah. So we only made 5 of what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we were like 5 for 15 in that fourth quarter or some shit.
Not.
It was bad.
Somebody said Harden doesn't even use his floater anymore. I've been saying this, like he gotta go to that floater. You saw what happened when I said even before the Raptors game, I was like, yo, Harden, every time he has a good game, he gets his floater going. He got his floater going last game and it was going. This game, he didn't use his floater at all. Like he wasn't just, he just wasn't aggressive. He was too passive. Yeah. And it's not that I love Harden passing. I like when he's a point guard and he throws passes and stuff. But when it's fourth quarter time, throw that passing shit out the window, bro. It's fourth quarter time. You gotta get to the rim and you gotta be aggressive. You gotta take more than 2. What is it? 1 shot. He took 2 shots in the fourth. Yeah. You gotta get to the rim. I don't care if somebody tackles you. Just get to the rim, bro. Get to the rim. Use your floater. Get to the bag. Get some foul. Try to get a foul call. I know the rules is going crazy, but at least make the effort. That's what I'm saying. Don't be passive. The least thing we need you to do is be passive in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? Because you're one of the leaders on this team. You got to be there for KD. I'm saying you got to you know what I'm saying.
And this is like a reoccurring problem. Our offense at the moment isn't really shit if our role players aren't hitting and KD isn't hitting. Because right now it's just you don't know with Harden. He might have 29 one game and he'll just have this game.
Right.
And
that is one of the problems with our. As much as I'm glad our defense went up, but if we're honest with ourselves about our role players, they're going to be spotty. They're going to have a little stretch where they have a couple good games where they put together some shots and we get more than 2 people in double figures. We get 5, 6 people, but the reality is these guys are going to be streaky. Bruce Brown's not going to hit his shots every day. Harris is not going to. Blake's not going to. Even Paul Millsap. I'll give LA. LA's consistent.
Yeah.
But even Patty Mills at best has been spotty.
He's been spotty too. Yeah.
He's been spotty. He's had he had a couple good game stretch and then
like I said, it was, and I'm not even blaming it all on Harden.
KD's the only one that is I'm
not blaming it all on Harden. I'm just saying, I'm just putting a little bit of more on him because he's a star and he's got to be there for. Like I said, he's got to step up first. He's got to, what I'm saying? He's got to at least have 20. At least have 20 this game. That's all I ask. At least even if we lose, at least be there. At least just show yourself. Just show you were there. Show you were there. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Show you're there. If we still lose, we lose. But at least show you were there. But it was a combination of Nash, bad coaching, of course. Fourth quarter, terrible coaching in that fourth. And then again, we look at Bruce Brown was trash. I tweeted out in the fourth quarter. I was like, we got to take Bruce Brown out. I said that in 7 minutes left. I was like, we got to take Bruce Brown out and put Bembry in. Bembry was looking a lot better than Bruce tonight, and he should have made that adjustment. Nash, he should have took Bruce out, put Bembry in, and see what happens at least because nothing was working.
Got a super chat there.
Oh, Carter is really, really bad. Yeah, man. It's just I don't know, man. Is Nolan the car in here, man? I'm about to bring Nolan the car up here. Somebody said I posted a question. I wish I had some better. Here.
Oh, go. I was just gonna say, just to throw it out there, tomorrow is a non-game day, but we are gonna go live about 7:00 tomorrow Eastern. We're gonna be bringing up Nets reporter Ajahi Brown tomorrow. Writes for USA Today, Nets Twitter. Nets Wire. He's a Brooklyn-born dude, and he's gonna come up here tomorrow. We're gonna do a little interview with him tomorrow. So that shit should be fun. We're going to do that about 7 Eastern.
I put the poll up. 48%. What's the reason we lost this game? 48% said Harden going ghost. 38% are saying Nash. 7% said Bruce, and Bruce Brown and Joe Harris are tied at 7%. Bruce Brown. So Harden going ghost. That's what you guys are voting. 451 votes said Harden going ghost. Nash second place, and then Bruce Brown and Joe are tied.
I agree with every game we lose, someone is to blame. Blah blah blah. I'm not up or 20 or so of these same combos.
So Age, why did we lose today, Age? You tell me, Age. Why did we lose?
Yeah. Besides, it's hard to give any honest analysis of our team when it's not a complete team. Oh, he's gonna go back to this. This is what he's saying right here. He's saying this.
Oh my God! He's just talking about Kyrie. He's not even on the court. Stop it.
Age is gonna go right. We're not a complete team, so this is where Age is.
So we couldn't beat the Bulls in the fourth quarter because we're not with KD and Harden because we're not a complete team. Stop it, Age.
You know what? I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna just say we don't have Kyrie as an excuse to everything in real life. I stub my toe. We don't have Kyrie.
We don't have Kyrie.
Stop
it, Age.
I gotta go to work. Kyrie, we don't have Kyrie. I don't have Kyrie. Gotta go to work.
Everything is we don't have Kyrie. Oh my God.
Yeah, I dropped my food. Damn, Kyrie, you should have been there, man.
So sad, bro. I can't stop it, Age, with this Kyrie stuff. The Nash, this is Nash before game. He said that's Nash before game day. Tricky said the picture of the guy sleeping. The cows going fast. I noticed when guys play hard on us and when we're aggressive, we lose often. I mean, the Raptors played aggressive last night, but we didn't lose. Fire Nash. I had liver disease. I blamed it on Kyrie. Oh man, this is going crazy. Bruce Brown hustle game is way more harder than Joe Harris. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, I'm disagreeing with you.
Yeah. I'm disagreeing with you on that, but
what do you expect us to say?
But Bruce Brown played like ass today. Just
yeah, he was bad. He was bad today, bro. That's why I said, put Bembry in. Bruce Brown didn't deserve those fourth quarter minutes. I'm sorry, bro.
Bembry deserved
those.
Yeah, Bembry should have played, man.
0 for 8. Was he 0 for 8 or 0 point? You don't deserve those fourth quarter minutes, bro. What was Bembry's stats? I gotta look at Bembry's stats.
He didn't have really amazing stats, but at least you saw his height. See, that's the thing I've noticed about Bembry is he does things that don't necessarily show up, like getting in that passing lane repeatedly. He does a lot of little shit like that I wish there was a stat for, because he does disrupt. But his stats for the night were, he had 16 minutes, about 17 minutes. He was 2 for 3, had assists. He had 2 steals. So I mean, he did his thing as far as the defense. You're not really getting him for scoring, but
yeah. He didn't score? Wait, he had 4 points.
He scored. No, I'm saying you don't put him in for scoring.
Oh, yeah. How much points did he have, though?
He only had 4 points.
Oh, yeah, 4? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Bembry is, if you saw him tonight, he was literally in that passing lane. He grabbed a couple steals, that wide open steal. He's definitely, I mean, if Brown is having the game he has and Bembry is playing amazing defense, put Bembry in. I mean, if Brown's not shooting well, why not give Bembry more play?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Bembry was amazing.
Somebody said you guys think lack of spacing with Blake and Brown in the lineup is the reason of Harden's lack of aggression. No, because I just feel like Harden looks like in the first half, Harden looks too. They use Bruce Brown as a screener, so he's always looking for Bruce on that role. But I'm telling you, in the fourth, and I see somebody saying about Harden getting guys shots, and that's fine. He can get guys shots, but we need you to score, bro. It's not like we can't rely on Bruce or Patty. We got to rely on KD and you. You're the star. You know what I'm saying? You can't rely on role players to make the final, points in the fourth. You got to start shooting, bro. That's what I'm talking about. He can get guys shots all game. I want him to get guys shots, but you and KD is what we got to You saw in the fourth quarter, DeMar and Zach. You know what I'm saying? They were leading the charge, and then Dosunmu was doing his thing, but it was mostly DeRozan and Levine, bro. Yeah. And then Vucevic came in a little bit at that end. So it's like the stars lead the charge, bro. It's the stars that lead, and then the role players, add in their little.
I just find it funny though that like we went on like a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
And most of the slander that I'm seeing towards a ton of different players and reasons were not there when we were winning 5 games.
That's one of the gripes I have with this fan base, and even I'm guilty of it.
Yeah, I think we all
every
are.
win or loss, we just delete whatever happened those previous days,
These
and
5 games,
right? We're not winning. We're not winning the championship. We go on the next win streak. We're winning the championship. It's like, come on, like.
Yeah.
No, it's like you have amnesia. You have amnesia when shit goes left.
Yo, the Real Royal. So you tell me what Harden has to do, bro.
Yeah.
You tell me, Real Royal, because you're the Harden, the ultimate Harden fan. You tell me what Harden. What's going on? You tell me.
Some people say Real Royal's been ducking lately.
I thought he was going to show up this stream. I thought Real Royal was about to chill this stream.
Mind you, he is a Bulls fan, so he was going to show up this stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Real Royal was happy. Were you happy tonight, Real Royal? He couldn't be happy because Harden was his boy lost. I don't think Real Royal was happy. Somebody said it's only 11 games, or we having 5 minutes the way we did use KD. This is unhealthy for him. 82 games will not wait. Yeah, I am a little worried, bro. Especially when KD went down tonight. I was, oh my God, I almost passed out. I almost passed out when he went down. Yeah, the way Ryan Rico said it.
That's why I said what I said.
I almost fainted in my bedroom, bro. He was like, KD is down. He is down and out for the count.
I heard that.
I was like,
it reminded me of Down Goes Frazier.
The way he gassed that, bro, I almost passed out, bro.
On top of that, this whole game was just one big Shaq in the Fool moment. Like, bodies were flying everywhere. People diving for the ball. Blake Griffin and LaMarcus diving for, what's going on here?
The rest were trash. I didn't like the other rest. The rest were, doing the most.
This got super physical out the gate.
Yeah. But, that definitely scared me tonight. I was like, oh, my God.
I don't know. People keep saying they want the old Harden. I don't think we're going to see the old Harden again.
Damn, don't say that, man.
No. Hear me out. We're still going to see a great Harden, but I don't think you're going to see that 40, 50 point triple-double Harden anymore. I don't think he has the – I think he's slowing down a little bit, to be honest. I don't think we're going to have that 40, 50 point. I mean, granted, he can't really.
He was doing triple doubles. When he was
with Houston, he was nuts, man. Like every time you turn on ESPN, dude was getting 40.
That's what I'm saying. He was scoring and getting guys shots. So
I just don't think you're going to see that type of Harden anymore. You will see Harden hit those 30-point games, 34, maybe get close to 40 sometimes, but I just don't think. I think people's expectations are thinking that we're trying to get that Harden way back then, and it's like I don't think that Harden's available anymore. I still think we're going to get an amazing Harden, and he's going to do good shit. And as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to be even better by the end of the year. But I think.
Well, put it this way: I don't think Harden can't put up 50. I think he very much can, but I think more so the reason he came here, he doesn't want to be that guy anymore. And I think he just.
But he has to, bro. He has to. You gotta, because Kyrie's not here. When Kyrie was here, you can be that guy. But
you can shoot 11 times a night.
You can shoot 11 times. You can have 15 and 20 assists or whatever. 15 and 15 assists. Yeah. But now that he's gone, that man is gone. You gotta
I don't know though, dude. I don't think we're gonna get 50-point Harden. I think we're gonna get 30 to 35 Harden.
Yeah, but even when he was passive last year, you can tell that hamstring is messing with him because he was still that aggressive scorer, but he was still that point guard. So I don't know. He has to adjust coming in off this injury and quick because it's not looking good the way we're kind of having the offense right now.
Yeah. Somebody said, well, he's playing with KD. How's he handicapped with playing with KD? How does that make him handicapped, though? I don't get it. He has the ball in his hands. He can go wherever he wants to go. That doesn't make him handicapped. KD's not a point guard. KD's you know what I'm saying? He's not a point guard. Harden,
the thing that makes me nervous right now, with especially the way things go, though, is with KD is KD's explosiveness is it has dropped a little bit, and I hate that they keep putting him in a position where he has to
carry,
and that makes me nervous. Like I don't. Like that's
I don't
why
like that either, bro.
That's why I want Kyrie needs to get his dumbass back, and we need to get this shit going because it can't just at some point it's.
Yeah, that guy who does somebody in the chat said it's not healthy. It isn't healthy for KD.
It isn't healthy. No, it's not.
He had almost 40 today, but it wasn't. It's not. And like I said, I love KD, but it's like it's tough. Putting all that pressure on him every night is like, oh my god.
No, hey, here we all have been saying we know he's a facilitator.
Yeah.
But the topic is that people are thinking he needs to step up a little bit more and carry some of that load because you can't just keep putting it on KD every night. Like you can't do it.
So here we go. If you don't want Harden to score, who do you want to score? Who else is going to score?
Yeah.
Who else
we just went through that every other player on the team except KD is going to be spotty every night. Like you're not going to get.
Who do you want? Who else is going to score? If you just want Harden to be the facilitator, who else do you want to score? Then here we go. Who do you want to score? No limit cop. Pull up. No limit cop.
And that's why here. Do you want me to? Did you?
Yeah. No limit cop here.
but see, no limit. When you say that, Jordan nor LeBron came off of a injury KD has.
Yeah, so you gotta look at that. No one's ever came off a torn Achilles like that. Well, Dominique, but still,
Dominique. But yeah, this is a big injury that sidelined a lot of superstars in the league. Kobe was never the same. Like, a lot of players was never the same after this injury. So you can't compare it to like LeBron in 2018 or AI in when they went to the 01 or 02, 03.
02. I think it was 01. I think it was 01. You might be right.
01, but it's not comparable.
Yeah.
I mean, Yvonne said it best. They're not denying.
We need a third score,
and that's just fact. I mean,
the Bulls didn't have a third. Well, the Bulls didn't really have anybody else that broke 20 tonight. They had two guys in 2020s. They had two guys. I know the team had double figures, but like they had two guys in the 20s. They didn't have three guys in the 20s.
I mean, if our guys were, if everybody other than KD and Harden were hitting double figures, like at least 2 to 3 times in a row, game wise, it wouldn't be such an issue. The problem is we'll string that, and then dudes will go cold for a couple games, and you just can't have. I mean, and that's why, like I don't want to get into it, but I kind of have to agree with some people when they're like, "Hey, dude, this current team was designed for Harden, Kyrie, and KD." And Kyrie's not here right now. He's an integral part of this thing. If Kyrie's here, we are in a lot different situation. And I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but I'm just saying with Kyrie here, which this team was built for, we're not having some of these issues in these conversations. We can live with some of the letdown.
Because Vucevic didn't get his double digits until the fourth. He was trashed this game. Vucevic didn't have 11 points in that fourth.
Vuce was trash all game.
He was trash. He was
in the fourth quarter. Yeah,
but time out real quick. Rondo is incomparable again because Rondo was on teams that had good scores where he didn't have to score. Even from Boston to Lakers, that's incomparable. That doesn't make Rondo to Harden.
All he did.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, Kyle? What's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What up, Kyle?
Tell me, cook up, bro. Tell me how you feel about the game.
I mean, bro, I blame this loss. It goes 50-50, bro. 50% on Nash, 50% on Harden. With Nash, bro, we had the game in the bag. But
Facts.
In the fourth quarter, he has both KD and Harden on the bench. We have our bench against DeMar DeRozan and Lonzo Ball.
Can't do that. Can't do that, bro.
One of our best players on the bench.
Two of our best players on the bench.
Yeah, two of our best players on the bench, but one
full bench.
our full bench against DeMar and Lonzo. Was Zach out there? Maybe I think Zach was resting. No, Zach was resting. They made the run with DeMar, Lonzo, and Dosunmu and Vucevic. I think those are the guys that I remember.
Let me read something real quick that Daniel just sent me. Daniel said, "I'm listening to the stream, and my thoughts on Harden are." We won't see the Harden from Houston no more because in Houston, he could shoot the ball 20 to 30 times. He can't do that here. Also, we have
he can shoot 20.
I'm just reading what Daniel wrote. He says he can't do it here. Also, we have to realize that he is an inefficient scorer who really got a ton of free throws. Also, right now, his splits are 40, 40, 88. Those are close to Harden's type of splits. But he ain't getting 11 free throws no more. I really hope he can turn it around scoring-wise, but he's just an inefficient scorer. It's hard to watch him. He says it's hard to watch him for real because he just can't seem to get 20 to 25 points frequently, and I'm starting to get worried. This is what he says. I'm going to give him till after 20 to 25 games to make his final conclusion.
That was a good. He made a good point there. That's a good point. He made a good point. No, and he's right though. Harden's not going to take 30, but he can at least take maybe 17, 18 shots at least. You know what I mean? How many? I mean, KD's a different. Like I said, Harden can actually take the most shots on his team because KD doesn't need 20, 25 shots. KD can have 30 on like 12, like 15 shots. You know, KD doesn't need a lot of shots to score. That's what's so like crazy about KD. So, but Harden, he's right though. He's not gonna take 25, 30 anymore. No. But 20, I'll take 20. I'll take 17 if he's.
Well, let's say this with Kyrie out. Yes, he's got to up his shots. He's got to. Yeah. He can't. I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying he's trash. It's not that kind of thing. It's Harden just needs to step up a little bit more taking those shots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's plain and simple.
Somebody says no, it's just extra pressure. Somebody says it looks like KD's by himself. He said he got Harden spot on. Damn. He said Daniel got Harden spot on with that. I didn't know his splits was that bad though. He said 40. What was it? 48. Yeah, I didn't know his splits was like that.
Bro, like, think about this. Like, bro, if you was watching Harden during the game, like, he kept on trying to do the same moves that he was doing before, trying to draw the contact to get to the line, knowing that it doesn't work. The hook arm, tried to do it, got called for the offensive foul. And when Caruso was guarding him and he tried to do the step back, but try to make Caruso jump so he could jump into him. That rule doesn't work anymore. He's been trying to still. It's like foul baiting. It's like crack to Harden, bro. Like
like I said, he's done it for so long. It's like muscle memory. It's muscle memory. It's like he can't shake it. He can't shake it.
Get into the line. It's like he's trying to get out of that to get out of that shell with the foul baiting. I can see he's trying to do it, but it's just muscle memory to him. Like he keeps on doing the hook arm, like knowing that it doesn't work, you're gonna get the offensive foul. Like, bro, this is literally called the James Harden rules in my book. It's all those moves that the NBA were talking about were basically moves that Harden was doing. Get into the line. And Trae Young. Like, they're literally cracking down on those type of players.
Now, what do you think Harden can do, like, to score at a? I know, like, Daniel made a good point. He said he's not efficient. He's not an efficient scorer. He's like a volume shooter. Yeah. So, what do you think Harden? Me, I say he needs to get that floater because that floater,
He just.
and that's not a
shooting, bro. Keep on scoring. Don't
keep on taking the shots. Keep on shooting.
And I don't think it's negative to say that Harden is not an efficient shooter. He's a volume shooter. I mean, Kobe was like that for quite a while too.
Yeah, Kobe was same way.
There's a lot of players in this league that were really good that weren't the most efficient scorers, but they still.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all those guys are volume shooters.
Yeah, so I'm not looking at it as necessarily a negative. It's just I think right now it would help him and it would help the team if he. Would take more shots, even if he misses them. I'm okay with that. Just make an effort.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, and with the fouling, this is literally a boy who cried wolf situation now, in which we see he's actually getting fouled, but they're like, "Yep, you're not fooling me this time," because it's like used to
and they're
force the
blatant
shit
as
and
fuck,
Some
dude.
and it's
plays he was
blatant as
actually getting
hell.
fouled.
Yeah.
Like Harden's actually getting hacked now, and they're
He
not
is actually
calling
getting. There was a
because-
foul they didn't call it. I was upset.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see when he got hacked, and then he think it was like another possession or two, and he
When he got
comes
to the
down,
line.
and
Yeah.
then he finally got it, but he's like walking, and he put his hands, and he looked up into the fucking sky, like "Thank you, God." Like,
Yeah.
shit
I-
was funny.
Yeah, the video of it. Yeah, when he got this one, he was like, he prayed to God. He was like,
Yeah.
man, oh my
But
God.
like, bro, when we play good,
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I love Harden though, because he's right
Yeah,
though.
facts.
I mean,
Yeah.
think about how many fouls they have not called on him though that would add to his total.
Yeah.
Yo,
And I wonder too though, if you think about it, every game the dude's getting at least fouled. I'm gonna say on an average of about 3 fouls that they're not calling. At what point does it start pissing you off though too? You know what I mean? Like you're blatantly getting fouled, hacked, and these dudes are just not calling it. Like at what point do you kind of go, "This is bullshit"?
Yeah.
sadly,
got a
bro,
super chat, by the
sadly,
way,
bro,
from
it's coming
KGT.
back to haunt the foul beaters of our generation, bro. It's coming back to haunt them, these rules, bro.
The foul bitters, yeah.
Coming back to haunt them, bro.
That rule change was really big, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like whenever NBA decided to do that, I was like, oh my
That
God.
was big. When
That's a big rule, bro, because that changed everything. KJ said, "I know y'all mad at Harden, but we're not holding Nash accountable for not implementing any offensive scheme to help Harden and the rest of the team." Oh yeah, I blame that. That's the first time. That's the first person I blame tonight. I blame Nash, and then I said partially it goes to Harden, partially, and I put up a poll. Y'all said Harden. Look at the poll. 200 votes, 50% Harden goes to the number one vote. Second, Nash 37%. I'm about to end the poll right now. Bruce Brown 5% and Joe Harris 8%. So yeah, it's not only me. That's nations that's saying that.
I think the healthy way is to say I kind of give Nash more of that fourth quarter just shitty calling, and then second Harden. I'm not going to say I blame him for the loss, but it's like,
yeah, I don't blame him for. I said it was net, like I said, like No Limit Cost said. I think it was between Nash, Harden goes, and then our role players just kind of
I don't expect our role players to kill every game, to just go off every game. Like, they're role players. I expect James Harden to go off every game.
Facts.
Because he was an MVP of our league. He's held to a higher standard. Bruce Brown is
That's
not held to a standard as high as James Harden and KD. He's just a role player.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's facts. I get you.
And let's be honest. Nash, while yes, he's to blame, he's dealing with a lot. Because put it this way, one of your big part of your offenses is damn near being passive as hell, and you got to work around him being passive at the moment. On top of that, you got to work around him being rather inconsistent and him dropping 29 one game and like 10 the next. So he has to work around Harden being the way he is right now. Like, let's really be honest.
This is a good point by Yvonne, though. She said Harden is going to play according to how he feels on that day. That's a good point. That is a great point. It's like you even like it depends how he feels though. Maybe last game was he feeling like he did have that pep in his step last game. Like he felt like he was on cloud 9 last game, and this game was kind of like, I don't want to do this. Like,
you want to know why we could have won this game too? Vucevic and Lonzo, both of them weren't even like really playing that good up until the first quarter.
Yep.
They didn't. No one was in double digits except for Dosumu and the other guy. I think not even Green.
What did I say yesterday about ball during yesterday's stream? Control ball.
Yeah.
And you have a chance. And they did that for 3 quarters. And then
we
all
were
of a sudden.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, we're up. And then I think the only 2 on the Bulls was DeRozan and Levine. Were the only 2 that was really like killing. Everybody else was like, not doing nothing.
True word. Nash was doing the same thing with these rotations last year. Because I remember when we played the Bucks on the back-to-back in Milwaukee in the regular season?
Right.
Yeah, I remember when we were winning against the Bucks, KD and Kyrie in the fourth quarter, he put both of them on the bench, and the Bucks came back and won that game. They got the momentum because it's Giannis and Middleton and Drew against our bench players, bro.
Facts.
That's just food for them. So he needs to work on his rotations. One star has to always be on the floor. Kyrie isn't here right now, so you need to stagger their minutes properly. When you don't stagger their minutes, the other team's gonna gain momentum and probably win the game.
I should never see Harden and KD both on the same. Like I said,
unless it's a blowout.
Yeah, unless it's a blowout. Yeah, like I said, and he did it in the second quarter. We saw Harden early in the second quarter. That's what I was like, that's good. Finally, he made the adjustment. But the fourth quarter, when I looked at who was on the floor and I see Harden and KD not there, I'm like, huh? I mean, well, KD should have been rested because KD played, I think, most of that third. And then I think Harden sat out like at least 2 or 3 minutes of that third. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You got to put Harden right back in there. At least, like I said, if you take Harden out and rest him in the middle of the third, you got to put him back in and start the fourth. You can't rest him for like 2 or 3 minutes.
But
like I said, especially against a good team. Against a bad team like Detroit, you can do that. You can pull that off against a bad team, but a good team, no.
Exactly. Against a good team, Harden has to at least give us more than 22 points to win the game because these good teams, they have depth, other stars. So he's gonna have to show up. It can't just be KD by himself.
Okay, hold on. Marlon Starkiller. What the hell are you talking about?
What is that?
Bro in here defending Nash, like in defense to an absurd ass level.
Oh no!
No, I mean, listen, like I do think
he said he's an MVP. What? Why are you saying that? What does that have to do with coaching?
I do think Nash has coached better so far this year than he did last year. I mean, I will give him that, but
he still has a lot to do.
Yeah, he's gotten better, but he still.
Shout out to Steve Clifford and Vanderpool, the defense.
Yeah, facts. So shout out to Steve.
Shout out to Steve and Vanderpool. That defense looking amazing. But offense,
Real Royals trying to pay us to bring up Tricky Nicky. I don't know if I'm in the mood for Tricky tonight.
Tricky just gonna try to brag about the Knicks, man. I know what you're gonna do.
Hey, Bing Bong World is not like.
That's why Tricky. You're not allowed to come up until the Knicks get another win, man. They lost to the Cavs. Y'all got blown out by the Cavs. At least we lost to a good team.
And you got to win today. They got to win today against the 76ers, I think.
Yeah, but with no Embiid, though.
Yeah, no Embiid, no Tobias Harris, no.
Yeah, so that's not a win. That's not a win.
That's a Mickey Mouse.
No Embiid, yes. That's like.
That's a Mickey Mouse win.
No Embiid and Ben Simmons. Come on.
And Tobias Harris.
And no Tobias.
And Tobias?
Yeah.
And Matisse Thybulle.
What? Oh, get the
playing.
Nah. Sixers is down bad right now.
What are you playing? The fucking Summer League Sixers?
Tricky's also got to change his name to Bing Bong. Then we might think about it.
He's hyped because the Knicks basically beat the Summer League Sixers team.
Yeah,
that's why Tricky's hyped.
Yo, and is it me or like during like the game sometimes it just looked like they just kept giving the ball to KD in the post and just. Like,
pretty much,
just here. Do what you got to do,
bro.
That's really our offense most games if you really look at it.
Oh my
God, that shit was like a flashback to.
Hey, Nuggets and Heat were getting dirty, bro.
Yeah, I saw a clip of Jokic and Morris.
Oh, Jokic and Morris.
And then Butler's talking to one of the Nuggets players, he's going, "Bring your ass to the back," like he wants to straight fight his ass.
Heat culture. That's heat culture.
Curry had 40? Damn, in 3 quarters?
He snapped. Yeah,
he's wilding.
Wait. Who got 40?
Curry.
Steph has 40 in 3 quarters. He's wilding.
Like, I'm not even surprised by that no more.
Yo, the Warriors are looking. What the Warriors get Clay back and they look. They didn't even get Clay back yet. That's what's crazy.
And see, when you say that, I remember very vividly when I started coming onto the streams. I said if Clay comes back and he's anywhere in 70%, they're gonna be in the championship. And now, and y'all told me like, nah, it ain't gonna work. Like,
I don't know, bro. Warriors looking kind of alright right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
When that Warriors offense is broken for a reason, like they are known when you walk away, they down. When you come back, they up 5.
What are you making? No Limit. What are you like?
My man's eating bacon right now.
Sound like an alien in the background. I sent message home.
I said he's eating bacon right now, bro.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nah, we got to revisit that tier list of like season predictions because now I think we got a lot wrong on that shit.
Well, did you? But I mean, it's only been 11, 12 games.
Not now, but I'd say
I say at like the 30 game mark we revisited.
Yeah.
When does Clay come back?
December. Yeah, the
December?
timeline is December. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
they're already number one in the West right now. So
I got the Warriors going to the championship for the West, man. I'm sorry.
Damn.
If
Lakers is out of there.
If the Lakers don't get it together quick, they out of it. Like it's the Warriors. I got them in, man.
Yeah, look at Real Roy. Yeah, y'all shitted on my. Yo, get out of here. Nah, no one shitted on the Bulls. We didn't do that.
Yeah, nah. We never trashed the Bulls. We big them up.
Yeah. Do y'all? Oh, I was gonna ask. This was the question I was gonna ask. Do y'all think Claxton would help out Harden? Like Claxton being there would make Harden play a little bit better?
Yeah, we need Claxton's lob threat ability and his defense. That's one thing I will say.
Yeah.
Harden, because mind you, Harden with no lob threat is super limited.
Yeah, I feel like that lob takes him going too for some reason. Like whenever he throws a lob, I feel like I guess Real Roy. You think Claxton will help out Harden? I mean, no, man.
Because it's that dynamic, and you saw it all last year. When Harden sets that pick with either DJ or Claxton, and he goes to the right or goes to the left, it's a situation where the defender is like, is he going to shoot or is he going to lob it? And we're kind of missing that with no Claxton.
Yeah. And you know what, Vucevic, like I said, I know Blake did a decent job on him, but it was like, I don't know, man. I feel like Claxton could have done a little better on Vucevic. A little better. Just a little better.
I ain't going. Clax would have got bodied by Vucevic. I ain't going.
Vucevic wasn't not bodying though. All he was doing was just like shooting threes and like doing fadeaway mid-range shots. He wasn't like he was like.
I'm telling you, if he saw
Clax,
he would have smelled blood in the water.
I'm
sorry, he would have babied. He would have babied Clax. I'm sorry,
he would have babied him.
He's not a post defense guy. He's not that type of big. And I think, he's not that type of big.
But Vucevic is not no post. He's not no body. He's not no Embiid kind of flow. That's not Vucevic's game.
Yeah, but versus Claxton, I'm pretty sure Vuce would have used.
Oh, he turns to Embiid.
Yeah, he would have used that size versus Claxton. Like
he would have turned into Embiid.
It would have got ugly quick. It would have got ugly quick.
He would have turned into Jokic, Embiid, and Rudy Gobert on to one when Claxton's on the court.
With a sprinkle of Hakeem.
You're doing my son Clax dirty, yo. Yo, Clax, if you watching this, man, I'm trying, bro. Trying to help you out here, bro. You gotta give me something, Clax. When you get in the game, give me something, Clax. Give me something, man. Give me something.
I did think of some funny things that Kyrie might be doing right now while on vacation. You want to see him?
Oh my God.
For one, we know he's getting a lot of naps in. He's probably walking through the woods.
Yo, I could see Kyrie. I could see Kyrie doing this.
I'm sure he's making some baskets and shit. He's making some baskets probably right now, and he's probably talking to animals right now, bro.
Yo, you
like you just imagine him teaching dogs and cats to talk.
Nah, the walk through the woods really got me though. Kyrie would do the walk through the woods.
When you guys were talking, I was just sitting here going, like, I wonder what he's doing right now. Yeah. Like, I really want to know what Kyrie's doing right now. I'm not like to bring up to say, hey, we're losing because that's not like. I just want to know what he's doing right now.
Bro, he's in his gym and he's working out and he's just watching the games. That's what he's doing, man.
Yeah,
no, the woods thing. I think he would take the walk to the woods, though. You were right about that.
Yeah,
he's definitely taking a walk. He's doing it. He has the little. He's burning like incense. That. He has the sage out, and then he has like the firewood. I know he has like the fire going. I could definitely see Kyrie doing this. He's definitely doing this, bro.
Yeah,
he's got to be doing.
American dances.
I mean, do you think he feels guilty when he gets that paycheck now? Like, even though he's making only $17 million, do you think he feels a little guilty?
I mean, it's the Nets. The Nets told him no, though. It's not like he was like.
That's true.
Let's tell him no.
I mean,
I wish my job would tell me to fucking stay.
Imagine that, yo. Your job was like, yo, stay home. We're gonna pay you, but just stay home.
Oh, thank you.
I would be like, yeah, thank you. I'll stay home.
Like, all right.
Yeah.
I don't
Kyrie's
care. Tricky Nicky can call me out. He can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Yo, go to the Knicks fan TV, Tricky Nicky.
Mr. Big Bong can do whatever the hell he wants. Like
Mr.
Go to Knicks fan TV.
Not worried about Bing Bong here.
This ain't no Knicks channel, Tricky.
Yeah.
I know he'll come on here like Knicks.
Okay, and Yvonne, I think this is a topic. Do you think we should have just let Kyrie play away games?
I was the first guy who said that we should let him play away, but everybody was like, "Well, the Nets decided nah." But I definitely want him to play away games.
I think there's way more risk than doing that. Because put it this way, yes, he's gonna play a selected games, but you can't just play at that NBA speed and then just be out for a minute. Because imagine like we had.
Oh yeah, you're right. The road trips.
Yeah, because imagine we had that 6-game homestand, and then Kyrie comes in and just getting thrown into physical games like that immediately and gets injured. Now what? So it's just like there's a lot more risk going into it too. Because I also think Kyrie would have said, "I want time off," even with only half games left.
No way. He's a time off with.
I honestly think he still would have took personal days off, even with the 41 games. So I then just decrease that number.
You really think he would have taken time off even with half?
I honestly think he would mess around and said, "You know what? There's a rift going on. I gotta take a break. There's a rift in the universe. I gotta take personal days off." I'm dead ass. I think Kyrie would have took personal days off with that 41 games he was getting. I'm not even joking. Because mind you wouldn't think he wouldn't.
Nah.
Exactly. Yeah, the hesitation.
I don't know for sure.
If he cared about narratives, then he probably wouldn't. But I don't think Kyrie could give a fuck about narratives.
Because I forgot about those long road trips and the homestands.
Yeah, and look at it this way, right? Daniel O said it the best. Imagine we get a terrible loss. Because really, in the situation, it takes 1 to 2 good, really bad losses before someone snaps in the locker room. Because let's really be honest.
Did you see? Sorry to interrupt, but did you see the interview? I guess I don't know how old it was, but I guess KD sat down with fucking Charles Barkley. And Charles was like cracking a joke about Kyrie, and KD came. He's like, "Yeah, nobody knows what's going on. I don't know who knows if he's coming back." That's where that was KD's response. Wait,
when was that?
I was watching the game on Nets TV, on my big screen, and it showed an interview. Let me see if I can find it.
You said Charles Barkley was in it because KD doesn't like Charles Barkley. He don't respond to Charles Barkley. He was talking give him one-word answers.
He was talking to Charles Barkley. Let me see.
Somebody said that's a new interview. Has it been released yet?
I saw it on TV. It was there.
When will this Kyrie thing be over?
Age says, when do you think the Nets will make a decision with the election over?
Well, Eric Adams already came out and said he ain't changing shit.
Yeah. All we gotta do, like I said, all we gotta do is just watch our team and pray for support the team that's on the court now, man. I don't like to that's why I don't like to bring up Kyrie too much, man, because
no, I just wonder when it's okay, and I agree with you on that, but I wonder when it's because I do see a lot of people defending him religiously. There's people that are totally okay with him sitting out the whole season and not caring. But I do think there's a healthy time that at some point during the season, that question and that discussion should not be shied away from. I think if we get to the All-Star break and we get to the trade deadline and we're still not having a conversation about it. Okay, here we go. 78 said, "Say the interview is pre-recorded. They're going to play."
He gave Barkley an interview. I'm shocked.
So but listen to that tomorrow. Like Barkley. Yeah, they showed a preview. Exactly, that's what I saw. But I do think at some point, I think it's totally normal and healthy to have that really good Kyrie conversation. because me personally, am not comfortable with him sitting out the whole season. Just I'm not. Like I am not comfortable with that as a fan. Like my opinion doesn't matter. What I think's not going to change anything. I'm this big in the Nets world. Like so, but my personal opinion as a fan, like that shit would piss me off if we went a full season without Kyrie. I think at some point there's got to be a time where you can have that healthy discussion without people like losing their minds saying you hate Kyrie or whatever dumb shit people say.
Yeah, if push comes to shove, I'm not surprised if we pack Kyrie up to get us what we need. I'm not going to be surprised if that happens.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't be either.
I have no comment on this.
I have no comment
on this.
Are you willing to wait a whole year, AJ?
I'm saying, and you gotta time is money. Harden ain't re-signed. Only KD is re-signed. And top of that, it's not like they're getting any younger. Like where KD's on his last year of his prime, Harden's going, I'd say 1 year left of his prime. Kai still has to go in. Like, yeah, we're on borrowed time with this, bro.
Damn, son.
We just depressed AJ. Like AJ just got all the press.
Like I said, I'm not commenting on any Kyrie. I'm gonna be like Jay. I'm gonna be the cryptic. Not say nothing.
Marlon Starkiller said you can defend Kyle all you want, AJ, but you're being unreasonable.
What? I didn't say anything. I said no comment.
He said no comment.
I said no comment. He said you can defend Kyrie all you want. I have no comment, bro. I just have no comment.
All right. Let's make a deal. Let's see. When's the All-Star break? Is the All-Star break before or after the trade deadline?
It's together, and I say it's before.
Okay.
It's like
let's make it
2 days before. Yeah.
I'm just saying right now, if we get to that point, it's game on. Like no more not comment. Like I think the conversation has to happen. Mm-hmm. If we get to All-Star break with no Kyrie right before the trade deadline, I think that's no holds barred.
Yeah. Like I said, trading DJ opened a lot of things to me. Like I've seen this Marquez in a whole new light. I think he'll pack Kyrie up for the greater good. If it push comes to shove, he will pack him up.
Look, the chat is so funny. He said my face says it all. What do you mean? Like I just have no comment on this, bro. Like y'all understand.
I know you don't have a comment, but we have to. I don't listen. I want Kyrie back, but I'm just saying if it gets to that point, we can't I stand with Kyrie anymore. We can't do that shit. We got to have a real conversation.
But we're the number. We're number 6 seed right now. We're tied for we're almost like the 4th seed. We're like tied for the 4th seed or the 5th seed right now. Y'all acting like we're like the last seed and it's over.
No, that's not why I'm saying it. Yeah. I've said this a million times. For
me, all right. Number 1 seed for the number 1 seed going into what you said, the All-Star break. You're still going to want to have that conversation?
Yes, because you know why? That's $35 million worth of assets that are just sitting there. And just sitting there. That's either 35 millions of Kyrie being there, which I would love for him to be on this team. Because the way this team is, if you add Kyrie to it right now, oh my fucking God. Like, I'm sorry. So then I look at it as like, okay, so you're telling me $35 million of assets is just going to go to waste. And then there's no guarantee he's back the next season. And then there's no guarantee that they actually offer him an extension, right? Like, so there's a lot of what ifs in my opinion. So I look at it as $35 million that could either be Kyrie on the floor, kicking ass, helping us win the chip, or that's $35 million in assets you could potentially bring in from a trade to fix other areas of our team going into the playoffs. Because even if we are 1st seed, I'm sorry, without Kyrie, we can win it, but it ain't going to be no cakewalk.
Yeah, look, like Dave Chappelle said in his – was it Chris Rock or Dave? No, it was Chris Rock. you can learn to drive a car with nobody helping you, but it's not a smart thing to do. Something along those lines. It's not smart.
Yep.
It's not. This team was built for 3, but if you're telling me that Kyrie's just gonna sit there and it's gonna be a cakewalk in the playoffs with no Kyrie,
Oh hell no.
Mm-mm. Especially if when the game slows down and you need quick offense, like not no like LMA off the bench. You need a score other than KD, and Harden's not hitting. Like, it's gonna get sticky in a lot of games. It's gonna get sticky.
Damn, son.
I mean, you have to. I mean, yes, it's the beginning of the season. There's no panic. I'm not even coming from a panic thing. I'm just saying I'm looking at the rest of the league, especially the East. And if we're honest with ourselves, a lot of teams got better.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of teams got better. And guess
Even
what?
the bottom
Those
tier
teams
got
are
better.
going to gel. They're going to gel. And guess what? Come trade time, come buyout market, some of those very same good teams are also going to be looking to improve their team.
And Ka, I'm not saying we can't win it, but it's going to be incredibly difficult. It's going to be incredibly difficult, like insanely difficult. Mind you, like what look at Miami's big 3, Boston's big 3. Like,
no, I think we can. Yeah, I mean, but No Limit just said if we need Kyrie. I'm not saying we need Kyrie to win the title. We can get there. It's just not going to be easy, and I don't like if because it's not unrealistic to think that that KD is going to be the main scorer, Harden's going to be there, but then you're going to have inconsistency from the role players on our team just because they're not that, like, they're not super studs. They're good, they're great, I love them, but they're going to have up and down games. That's how basketball is, and none of these role players are just going to kill it all year, game in, game out. They're going to have bad year. They're going to have bad games. So I kind of look at it as like an insurance, because there's no way you're telling me that Marks is not going to look to improve the team come playoff time, like that he's not going to want to go in there with something better, like through via trade or buyout. Like, there's no way that he's just going to ignore that and be like, "No, we good straight with this the rest of the way." There's no way. And you haven't even addressed the possibilities of injuries this year. So there's so many factors that play into it, and it's, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
I just think we will have to have that real conversation come All-Star game, come trade deadline. Like, you're gonna have to have it if Kyrie's not back then, and I hope to God he is. I hope to fuck he is.
Yeah, because put it this way, yes, June, like put it April, March, May, like May, June. That's around playoff time. That seems far away, but a lot can happen in that time frame. Yes. A whole lot can happen in that time frame. Look at last year. We started with a whole different team, and then literally in November, December, we got James Harden, and that changed everything. So even like a lot can happen from now to next year. So we can't be like, there a lot of factors need to be taken into consideration.
Yeah, I just I know AJ got all quiet. Look at AJ. Looks like he just AJ just looked like his girl. AJ just looked like his girl told him she cheated on him for a minute there.
I'm reading the comments. I'm seeing what people are. I'm seeing what people are saying.
I was saying it's 2013, 14 all over again. I don't think it's that.
Nah.
It's not. It's not that. It's not. It's a night and day difference.
There's no panic here. It's just I think the Kyrie conversation is different from, because I like what I see in our team this year. The defense is great. This is not a panic. It's a back-to-back.
We even played great defense in this game.
Yeah,
we played amazing defense.
There's no panic here, but I think at some point that conversation does need to have. It's two separate. I'm not bringing this up because we lost. I'm just saying because we talked about Kyrie. Like, at some point, the conversation does need to have. And I know some people would probably say otherwise. Jay from Brooklyn might say otherwise. Like, some people are okay with him sitting out the whole season. I would like to know how they get to that point. Like, AJ, if you're comfortable with him sitting out the whole season, like, are you? And if you are, I guess my question then is, how do you get to that point? Because I don't know how. Like, I'm okay with half a season, but I don't know how you get to the full season and no playoffs. That's the thing.
Playoffs is the season is. I'm okay with it, but playoffs is like a different story. Playoffs is where I get like, I will be definitely panicking. I'll be panicking.
This man AJ depressed. See what the chat got him, man. Like, see what y'all got AJ, man.
I'll panic. Yeah, I'll panic if no Kyrie in the playoffs. I'll probably panic. Yeah, I'll panic.
I mean, I just
But yeah, if you get just ask at Saint. We're gonna wrap this up at Saint. If you guys have any questions, I know it's like midnight right now, so yeah.
Oh hey, yeah, and tomorrow we are going live about 7:00, 7:30, somewhere in there. We're going to be doing an interview with another Nets reporter,
AM or
Brown from. It'll be PM, bro.
Okay.
We ain't going AM. Yeah, no, fuck that.
If that was AM, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's OD.
Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. So if you want to come around to that, he's a Brooklyn-born news guy. Went to Syracuse, writes for Nets Wire on USA Today.
There's no questions.
That's not, dude. I think we pissed a lot of people off tonight.
But how?
Somebody put something right there saying.
What is that?
No, here we go. 78. He put.
Okay, it hasn't popped up yet. At Saint, this. Here we go. The league is set for teams to win with 3-star players or legit players on both ends. LeBron set the stage. Giannis doesn't win the chip without Lopez, Middleton, Holiday, Tucker, Portis. Guess more of a comment than a question, but yeah, I could understand that.
You can even argue without Tucker. You can argue without Tucker because Tucker played a big role, way bigger than Pete. He does the little things no one sees.
Yeah, they must got their victory.
KGT said, Bulls, no chump change. Remember, this Nets fans, don't be surprised if they make it deep.
Like, yeah, we might see this team second round, even third round. Like, this is a top team in the East.
And after everything we've talked about, Patrick, where is it? Joe has to make his wide open spots.
In the playoffs.
I love it.
Around full circle.
I love it. Yep, Joe has to make his shots.
Yes,
Steve-O, is it time to change our starting lineup?
That's a
I
good
don't know.
question.
It is a good question because I don't know if you moved LA into the starting lineup, how does that change the rest of the game? Because I'm not going to lie, I have been liking him come off the bench given that energy, but we just won 5 in a row with small ball. We just ran 5 in a row with fucking Blake at the 5. And
That's not changing it. You're not going to change it.
Yeah, and put it this way, do we get killed on the boards like we did last year? Are we worse on defense like we were last year? And are we as soft as we were last year? I don't think so.
The boards thing's still happening, but you're right. The defense is a lot better.
But we're not getting out rebounded like that every single game. Like literally, it was almost every game we couldn't out rebound the team.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's definitely a little better. It's definitely a little better.
This season, it's like only on my hand I can count where we got totally killed on the boards.
Tricky Nick, he said, if Harden gains 10 more pounds, should he join Zion New Orleans? Yeah. Yeah.
Harden has a long way to go to reach Zion.
Your boy, if we trade Kyrie, who you want back in return? I don't even fucking know at this point.
Nobody else.
Obviously, like realistically, Kyrie should go for someone like Dame, but like he kind of messed up his value. Because it's one thing to match contracts, it's another thing for value, and Kyrie tanked his value with this whole situation.
We will never get Kyrie's value back. It will never happen.
Yeah,
No.
To get salary match though, I'd say just get some picks or get a 3-and-D guy, like a legitimate 3-and-D guy, because we are lacking that a lot.
I'm about to say something really unpopular for this question. I don't think Cam's ready, and I don't think fucking either is Sharp.
I think
He didn't look good in that fourth quarter. At all.
Are you like Rage? Are you whittling a little wooden statue or something? What the hell are you doing?
I don't
He said
is
whittling.
Is my mic that bad?
It's not like you're
He said
carving.
whittling.
Like, do you have wood shop tomorrow or something?
Wow.
Wait. Do you not hear it anymore?
No.
Oh, I was fucking with my camera. That's why.
Okay, I thought you were working on your wood shop project.
Yeah. Imagine.
Yeah, Cam didn't look good in that fourth quarter. He didn't look good.
No, he hasn't looked good at all since every time
He hasn't scored. He hasn't scored this season outside of the preseason. He hasn't. He hasn't made his official NBA debut field goal yet.
Damn.
I would like to see Sharp in there. I feel like Sharp needs to be thrown in, like Fire by Combat or whatever that statement is. Like, I think Sharp needs to get thrown in.
He needs that Reggie. He needs to get that Reggie Perry action. I mean, Reggie Perry.
He needs the Reggie Perry.
Yo, Reggie Perry did get thrown in there.
Reggie Perry never started a game, but my God, he did play up against Bam.
Yeah, I think they need to do that with Sharp.
Jesus
I think they
Christ.
need to throw his ass in there. Just
Yeah,
throw
man.
Sharp in there. I'd be happy with it.
We played Reggie Perry like 30+ minutes in like 3 games last year. We were in that down of a depression, bro. It was that bad.
Down horrendous.
Yeah, what channel is this Steph game on? You know, he's going. Somebody say he's going for a 60. It's on TNT.
Bro, at this point, bro, it's at this point, I think KD will be the first one to drop 60.
Damn.
Harden will be with 12.
Now we need to make a bet. When is it gonna be? When is the?
Harden hasn't dropped 30 yet this year, right?
Yeah, we need to make a bet. Like, when will be the game Harden drops 30?
Can we see a 40-point Harden game this year?
Nah.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know, man. It's tough. There's so many games, but it's still
has to
like.
be out.
You said KD has to be sitting.
It's literally in this game was literally just the version of Harden going ghost. It wasn't like he was missing shots. He just didn't take any. What do you do? Like, I don't understand, and obviously the Nets. I just don't understand how you start the fourth quarter not having your bet. How do you not have James Harden or Kevin Durant in the fourth quarter? And then once they're up by 5, yeah, now let's put them in. Like, no, bro, they're already on their own.
Crazy shit, bro. It's clownery.
It's crazy. You have to just keep the lineups you had the whole game. We were winning the whole game pretty much. It's after that first quarter, we were winning the whole game.
yeah, and
Yo, Real Royal said chill. He said chill.
The
He said
damn
Harden about to get that 40. He said Harden about to get that 40 this year.
Yeah, that's if Kevin Durant isn't.
Bro, I don't care about. I want it now. I want that 49.
I'm not sure if y'all mentioned this in the stream earlier, but like the teams that we're going to be playing these upcoming days are fucking chicken food, bro. These guys are barbecue chicken, bro. They're not.
Oh, bad teams on the road.
I'd say the next big game is the Warriors. That's gonna be a movie, honestly. That's gonna be a game.
Our next games are the Magic, the Magic, the Pelicans, the Thunder. And then we got the Warriors. Then after the Warriors, we got the Cavs, the Magic, the Cavs. Oh my God, our schedule's so easy.
Yeah, the Cavs might give us trouble.
And the Thunder, don't sleep on Shy.
Especially with Markkanen, Allen, and Mobley. Like, what the hell? They're gonna throw that at us.
Sexton tore his meniscus. He's out for.
And you already know Jared Allen's gonna try and piss all over us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, in the NBA, anything could happen in the game in the NBA. You know how the NBA is.
Yeah.
Steph Curry has 50 right now.
Wait, who's it? Yo, what channel is this game on? Son? I'm trying to find. Oh, it's on NBA TV. Is it against the Lakers? Somebody said it was against the Lakers. Oh, Westbrook 4 for 14.
Lakers and Charlotte are playing right now.
Oh, okay. I thought they said it was against the Lakers. The Warriors.
I mean, we look at us and be like, "Hey, we lost to the Bulls. It was a shitty game." But man, how are you the Lakers and you lose to the fucking Thunder?
Bro, I said it, like, the Thunder's only 2 wins are versus the Lakers. That's sad. They would have been 0-8 if it wasn't for
I didn't realize Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was that fucking good. Like, what?
I knew he was good.
Yeah, but
even with the Clippers, he was a problem.
Dude, I just don't understand. How do you have all those fucking people and you're just and their whole team just goes ghost?
Cam needs exposure. Here we go, Seth.
I think we should put Cam down in the fucking G League and just let him roll.
Damn.
Like speaking of G League,
Chat's gonna hate you now, bro.
Yeah,
I know. Because my thing is the reason why I say that is because we know Nash is not going to give them play.
Right.
So why let them fucking just sit there, throw them in the G League, and let them get that?
I was like, why did they recall him tonight?
Like, I could see why we recalled Dayron, but Cam?
I was surprised they both got recalled tonight. I was like, why did they get recalled?
I said that when they got drafted. I was like, they're not going to get play time. Let them play in the G League. Let them develop. Let them learn more. They're playing against better talent again. It's a step up from college. Like, get them ready. Don't just let them sit on the bench and come in for 4 minutes. And Cam hasn't even scored his first NBA. Has he yet? Like,
just let him play.
I think he might have. I'm not sure.
Is it like a
maybe in garbage time? Probably in garbage time.
It makes sense though. It makes sense because remember this that I mean he is going up against these guys in practice, so he's obviously getting exposure in practice, but he needs to get sent down to the G League for games.
It's not a demotion. It's just don't let the guy just sit there. Like help him develop.
Cam Thomas and older, he should know. He should know. Like just from a team standpoint and a championship standpoint, that in his current position, he's not going to be getting playing time.
Well, and the problem is a lot of these Cam Thomas Stan fans think he's like NBA.
I'm about to say that's why the chat's gonna be mad at you, bro.
Oh, I don't give a shit. They literally think
I get a Cam comment every single day. Every single day on my page, yo. There's a Cam why is he playing Cam?
Cam is
I gotta be honest.
Cam is a bucket, but Cam is not. He's not NBA ready. What I was gonna say, and I'll shut up. Is a lot of these Cam Stan fans that are like OD for Cam, they literally think he's full on 100% NBA ready, and he's just not.
But
like he is a walking bucket. He is great. He is like got a lot of good things, but he is not like ready to just take the shine and run with it. He's not there.
Well, look at it this way. Nets fans have a strong problem.
Oh, shut up, Age. You don't even talk anymore. I don't want to hear from you.
You don't
even talk on Discord.
Yeah, Nets fans love to attach to players that honestly shouldn't even be deserving to be attached to.
No.
Like why are we attaching ourselves to fucking?
I'm telling you, bro. It's like I've never seen anything like it. Every day I get a comment about Cam Thomas, bro. I get a DM, a message, a comment. Like everybody was like, "Yo, where's Cam? Why is Cam playing?"
Like guys, I understand Cam Thomas dropped 38 against freaking Josh Jones, but bro,
I guess that was the summer league.
it was the summer league, bro. Like this dude played the preseason against Austin fucking Reeves. He's not dude, bro. Like just give the man
Cam stands is real, bro. Cam stands.
I remember we had Norvell Pell stands when you made.
Did you see him get the inbounds? Did you see his alertness tonight when he got the inbound pass and that dude just ran up to him and just stole it right out of his hands?
Damn.
Yeah, but he's a bucket though, Saint. He's a bucket. He's a bucket.
Oh yeah, he's a bucket.
He's a bucket.
Yeah. Yeah, like sorry guys, we don't want Cam Thomas to go 40 shots without hitting a basket. Like we just want him to fucking develop.
Yeah, and real raw, you saying he doing more than Patty, bro? Have you not seen Patty go off in the games this season?
He's trolling.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, I mean, listen, that's why I said it is better for Cam and Sharp to get game time down in the G League than just sitting on the bench waiting to come in the last 4 to 5 minutes of a garbage game, whether we're up or whether we're way down. It just, to me, it would be pointless to just let those dudes just sit there because Nash is not going to play him. No matter how I feel about Sharp, because I love Sharp. I would love Sharp to get – I would rather see Sharp in there more than Cam, me personally. But I know he's not going to get play. He's just not going to put him in there. So let him run in the G League. Let them get their confidence. Let them get their, and then when the G League ends, you bring them back up, right? Because the G League ends way before the season ends, correct?
Yeah. It's way before the regular season. Yeah.
Let them get their legs. Let them run. Let them get that consistent night in, night out kind of shit going on, and then you bring them back up. but whatever.
All right, you got last words?
I think the whole stream was my last words.
Show you the last words, bro. Chubb's still there?
Those words are inspirational, bro. Love
That's Chubb's last words is silence.
Nah, hold on. I'm typing something like.
Oh. Go ahead, Rage.
Well, they just played in a G League game yesterday. Here we go. Cam had 35 points. Dayron had like 12 and 15. So they are playing them down there. They can go down. When I say that, they can send them down, then they can bring them back up all through the season. There's nothing wrong with that. They just did it the other day.
Yeah. But now, my last words. Yeah, it was a bad win, but let's not go jump through the fucking fire rings already. Like, we just went on a 5-game winning streak, and we can go on another one. Like, the season, like, literally 11 games in. Like, the season only started, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? Like, literally, that's damn near yesterday if we're talking about it. So, just on to the next one. And let's start up a new win streak. We got a couple easy opponents. We got a big game with the Warriors, I believe, next week. So, yeah, let's see if we can try again.
Cam was 10 for 23, 1 for 7 from 3.
Yeah. So I think that's
not
great.
good.
I don't care. He still scored 34.
He still skills for 35, but
yeah,
it's
whatever. Let him
shoot him.
Yeah.
Shoot him 30 shots.
Better
I don't care if you take 30 shots. You're going to get 40 or 30 shots.
Better than getting 1 or 2 attempts at the end of a 4-minute game. You know what I'm saying? That's why I bring that up. Would you rather have him do that down there working on his shit, or would you rather him get 1 shot or 2 shots at the end of a 4-minute game? This is destination after today's game.
Damn, son.
Relax. It's not the end of the world.
Damn. Empire said he said you talk about Kyrie every day because of you. That's what he said, bro.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I no longer care.
Damn. Chat is going toxic tonight. Chat is toxic.
It's not that, well, but that's what happens after a loss, especially tonight. I mean, It is what it is. I mean, they're tired. It's a back-to-back. The Bulls are pretty decent.
We lost one game.
Inconsistent shooting. You know, there was a myriad of reasons why it all did not line up tonight. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to break us. But of course, you're going to have the narratives. It's Kyrie's fault. It's Joe Harris's fault. It's Nash's fault. Harden disappeared. I mean, the list is endless of reasons that we could say why we lost, but it's okay.
We're gonna be okay. Last words.
No, it's all good. You know, we just came off a 5-game winning streak. It's a back-to-back. I'm not tripping over. I'm not tripping over one game. You know, it's not Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I think we can relax. James Harden. I mean, he just came off a good game. Everyone was fucking sucking his dick, and now we're not. And now, you know, he has one bad game. Harden will get back into shape, and I don't understand. And the last thing I will say, I don't know how Joe Harris managed to get the blame for this game. I don't know. What did he do?
Bro, literally, James Harden had 14 points, and we're talking about Joe Harris.
Joe Harris had
here.
more points than him, and we're talking about Joe Harris, the guy who shot the and did his job.
Yeah, I didn't think he played that bad today, honestly. I was shocked when people were bringing him up in the chat.
Bruce Brown, 0 for 8, 1 rebound.
Yeah, I was like, he didn't play that bad, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie. If we're really gonna talk about it, James Harden, Bruce Brown, and Patty Mills went ghost tonight.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. At the end of the day,
I'm going ghost.
Everything.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's funny.
The world is still going. You know, everything will be all right. We still manage to live another day. Life will be all right. We'll be fine. We'll get enough. Well, after one loss, we'll get 5 more wins, and everyone will start. Oh my God, James Harden, the best player of all time.
Yeah, and then we lose one game, and then it's like, yeah, we're out the first round. So
Yeah, we lose one
the
game.
cycle
Oh my god,
I did see a couple things in chat tonight that said, "Oh, Nets are first round exit for sure."
I get it's okay.
Those were from Nets fans.
Yeah, it's okay to vent and be unhappy that your team lost, but come on, every game you just gotta be extreme. Every single, either you're extremely confident or then you're extremely dooming the team. Shit makes no sense.
I mean, we have been. Well, I will say this, but No Limit's been better at the. We've lost in the first quarter.
He has
been
done
better
that
at
one.
it this year.
He only did that once, and that was in the Sixers game.
Well, no, I think after he called Sean Marks washed and trash, and then had to. I think he changed after that. I think, yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll be back at it tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Follow me on Instagram, Nets Kingdom 711, and on Twitter, and follow Saint at SaintNet1 on Twitter, and I'm on Twitter too, Nets Kingdom. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Tune in.
4, bro.
Nets at 4. You know what I'm saying? Still, we ain't stopping.
That's it.
We ain't gonna stop.
That's it.
Nets at 4.
Nets at 4. Nets at 4.
You didn't know?
Yeah, you didn't know? Are you dumb?
That's it.
Are you dumb? Oh yeah, follow on Discord too.
Are you stupid?
Hit that. Isaac just dropped the Discord. Make sure you guys join us on Discord if you're not on Discord. Yeah.